What's going on, everybody? Tonight, 8 o'clock kickoff, Manchester United versus Granada, quarter-final second leg of the Europa League. First leg was 2-0 to Manchester United, and we've got some suspensions tonight. We've got Harry Maguire missing, we've got Luke Shaw missing, and we've got Scott McTominay missing. So they are not even allowed in the squad, obviously picking up too many cards. So we've been forced to make changes for tonight. I'm going to tell you my team in a moment. I don't think Solskjaer will make all the changes I've made. I reckon he'll make maybe them three and that'll be it, and the rest of the team will be the same. So Kennedy on loan from Chelsea at Granada. I thought he had a reasonably good game in the first leg. He had a few pop shots, about 3 or 4, but it was straight at the keeper, but good technique nonetheless. I think he will be one of their main threats. And they got Soldado up front, who had a few sort of, you could maybe say half chances, but maybe not even half chances in the first leg. I personally think that we'll win the game again tonight. If not, I think it'll be a 0-0, but I'm going to go 1-0 to Manchester United. Even with the suspensions, I do think that our squad and our players are a level above theirs. So, look, they're not the worst team we've played, but I do think that they lack the quality that could cause us major problems. I think that'll be the case in the next round, whoever we get, but I'm confident with this game, so I'm going to go 1-0 to Manchester United. As for my lineup, I would go with David De Gea in the sticks. It's pretty known that most people seem to think that De Gea will be the Europa keeper now, and Henderson will be the league keeper. So I would go with De Gea in goal. Aaron Wan-Bissaka at right back. I'd go with Eric Bailly, who is back now available. Then I would go with Lindelof, and then I'd put Telles at left back. And then in the two defensive midfield roles, I'd go with Pogba and Matic. I personally think he'll go with Fred and McTominay and put Pogba on the left, but I would go with Pogba and Matic in the middle. Then I'd go with Diallo on the right, get him in because he hasn't played for a while. And look, we're 2-0 up. I can't see them getting 2 goals to it, and that would only take 2 extra time. So for me, I would put Diallo in and get him some minutes under his belt because he really hasn't played a lot of football. And he's looked good, and he's obviously scored a goal when he's played as well. So I would go with Diallo on the right, Bruno at 10, Dan James on the left, and I'd put Cavani up top. I think people would want to see Greenwood starting again, but I would rest Greenwood and bring him on if you need to, because I want to get Diallo involved. So on the bench, I would have Henderson, Tuanzebe, Williams, Donny van der Beek, Marcus Rashford, Mason Greenwood, and Fred. Now, I can't stand Fred, but because of our suspensions, unless you put that Bishop guy who's like the young keeper, and have 2 keepers on the bench, which I hate, which Ollie might do tonight, as he seems to do that a lot. Because I won't put 2 keepers on the bench, there's really not a lot of options to pick unless you put like Shoure Thierry back in. But he's not going to come on for me, so I would put Fred in just because of the lack of options on the bench. But you know how I feel about Fred, so that says it all in terms of our availability of players that we've got at selection. So for me, 1-0 to Manchester United tonight. I will be back with a confirmed lineups later tonight, guys, and then after with a post-match recap and a player ratings. But I'm feeling good about today. I think we will get a 1-0, if not more, but it wouldn't hugely surprise me if it's a 0-0 as well. But I personally think that we will win the game. So I'm going to go 1-0 Manchester United. I'll be back later, guys, and hopefully it's a good game. I'll speak to you guys later.